Hey, what's going on, Scum? Everyone else? Hopefully you're all doing all right today. Um, Nothing crazy new today, to be honest. Twitch launched a new feature. Let me go pull up my email here. Where even is? I read this email earlier. Did it go to a different email? Boot up, bum. But doot up, bum. I'm like opening all my emails. I cannot find this email. I literally just read it a few hours ago. If that. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum. No, I didn't dream it because I got a notification about it when I signed in. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. I swear, I must have like fucking deleted the email by mistake. But anyway. Oh, it was a tweet. I saw it in a tweet. Let me pull up on Twitter here. Ba-da-ba-ba. 8 billion IQ. You know how many emails I get? Alright, it's not that email account. That Twitch account. Shit. Where did I see this? Ah, there. Wait, hang on. I navigated away from it. I just saw it. There it is. There's a new thing called the Founder's Badge. Right? And so what this Founder's Badge is the first 10, and for partners, the first 25 subs to that channel, not from today, from when you first become affiliate or when you first become a partner, get a Founder's Badge. So instead of the normal gear on my channel, you would see the Founder's Badge as their sub icon. And so you can see if you are one of the first 10 to 25 people who... Twitch support tweeted it out, not Twitch. Why would Twitch support tweet it out? Not mainland Twitch. But anyway. I can show you this real quick. There we go. Thank you. So yeah, so you get this little first badge instead of your real badge. I can turn it off in my menu somewhere. I don't even know where. But yeah, so the first 10 for affiliates and 25 for founders. So if I go to twitch.tv and we get someone else's stream, thanks Twitch. Overall is Rock Nation artist. Thanks. And I do this, I can see I have the Founder's Badge for BK if I resub, or the Founder's Badge for Sarah if I resub. Because I was one of the first 11, 10 people to sub on those two channels. Magic. It's interesting, yeah. I don't know. To be honest, I'm really, really fucking curious who it is on my channel. BK, I know. BK is number 1, the first fucking person to do it. I'm pretty sure H-Man is up there. How can I check who's currently subbed to me right now? I don't remember how to do that.
Just show.
Because I'm curious. I'm curious. You know? I don't even know how I would check this. Fucking Firefox is preventing a pop-up. Yes, I would like to open it. Fuck off. Open with notepad. All right, well, I am, let's see, BK. God, this doesn't tell me it's an ABC order. No, it's not. Oh, God, it just comes in as a big jumble of numbers. Let me see. It's a CSV. Give me a second. Let me open this list. I want to know who has all the badges. Why is it plugging in? Let's see. Let's see. Extend. So let's see. H-Man, Caleb, Owl, BK, me, Sarah, Loader. Did they change their name? I don't recognize that name. Mad Bagel. Are those? No. How is that? That can't be all those. What's going on, Grin? I'm doing all right. It can't be all those because I see some people. No, maybe. Everyone I read out has at least 24 months at some point, I guess. I don't know. This only shows me my current sub list. I'm going to have to go, I have like years worth of logs. I'm going to have to go scrape through and see if I can scrape who is it. So Frey, Twitch released a new feature. The first, I think 10 or 11 people to sub to affiliates, or the first 25 people to sub to partners get a new badge, a founder's badge, they're calling it. Instead of it was on my screen, the gear. So like, I've had more than 30, 40, 50 subs for a while now, so all those spots are taken up. But if someone deletes their account, a new one frees up, and it rolls back. So like if I ever become partner, the first, the 12th person, the 11th person who subbed to me while I was affiliate also would be the next in line. It wouldn't be the first person after me becoming a partner. But I don't know, just interesting new things to make you want to sub, I guess. I mean, I don't know. But anyway, I got a game here today called Alerus that I'm going to play. Make you want to sub? I mean, at this point, I've had more than 25 subs, so there's no real draw for anyone to sub for that reason, but... Is that why my channel is shilling for Subway? So I don't have any control over those ads, Mystics. The only way you can not get that ads is if you are subscribed. But at least the upside is now that actually makes me money instead of it just going straight to fucking Twitch. Because in the past, I never got a dime of that. You are? It doesn't show it on my screen. Weird. I mean, dude, I'm not asking you to. You understand, I hope. Or you can sub, thank you. I appreciate it, man. Oh my god, how long can I run an ad for? I can run a 3-minute ad. Also, I'm stuck with you. Fuck. Interestingly enough, this thing shows a calculator. I don't wanna reveal too much. Let me just make sure. Yeah, you can't get anything from this. I just want to make sure that I'm fucking not showing anything I can't show. On the dashboard, I played 2 minutes worth of ads yesterday, over 7 hours and 17 minutes. So it shows me how many ad times per second, or how many seconds per hour were spent on ads. 16 seconds. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't mean to make you sit through so many. But yeah, like I said, the founders badges are a thing. At this point, all of mine are taken. But, you know. Maybe at some point somebody will delete their account or free up some space or something. And also, the money I'm getting from ads is pitiful. So I'm not even going to fucking, like, pretend that I'm making anything. But anyway, this is Alerus. Let me pull up the words that they put on here. Want to see you key because you saw that you played Slay the Spire and your audience seemed to really enjoy it. Yeah, it's generic. Our game is also a single-player roguelike card-based RPG. In Alluris, you travel an interconnected world through a series of decisions. Each card represents a day in the game. What you see and your choices are contextual based on all the decisions you've made, who you're with in your party, and a lot more. It's a single-player distillation of D&D with some comedy sprinkled in. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting. We'll have to see what becomes of this. From the 30 seconds I looked at it, it seemed like it'd be interesting. So, we'll give it a go, I guess. You still haven't gotten your stuff, Scum? What's going on, Crow? Do you know this game? Gender? Male. Oh, I see. I can... Gotcha. I'm guessing they're all probably locked. Nice censorship on this one. What's Noi Gamey? I don't know what that means. You love it? All right. Not Gamgee? I guess this is all I can do right now, so. I will say, this is coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow for $10 on Steam. I don't see any note here saying there's a embargo, so hopefully I'm not violating some laws or something. You've come of adventuring age, and your uncle offers to take you to Alluris to sell the artifacts he found. I'd rather strike it out on my own. Alright, let's go. The two of you load up the cart and head out, taking the road to Alluris. Alerus? Orc ambush. The cart is attacked by an orc. Your uncle yells for you to run. I'll fucking help fight. Your uncle takes a bad hit, but the two of you destroy the creature. Your uncle remarks that the creature must have come from the mountains. There's a rumor that Baron Dread is building an army up there. Before you stands the city of Alluris. Bring your uncle to the tavern. Leave your uncle with a guard and head out. What do you mean leave your uncle with a guard? You drag your uncle to the tavern. He tells you that someone will need to stop Baron Dread before he marches on Alluris. What do you guys think? Alluris or Alerus? I guess it's Alluris. They'll need to be extremely powerful, though. A night's sleep can heal anything. Get a room with Uncle. Hang out in the tavern. Let's go get a room. As you settle down for the evening, your uncle hands you the treasure he wanted to sell. He tells you it's for your birthday, and you should sell it here in town. Wait, you can't... you can't type it. That's me reading it in the same way. He offers to buy your treasure for a coin. Keep it. The merchant shrugs and reminds you that keeping it will only make you a target for bandits. You walk away. From here, you're on your own, but Baron Dread is out there, and you don't have much time. The baker perks up as you walk by. Buy some bread? Why not? What a cheap yet filling delicacy. Maybe I should get a room for the night. I can rest when I'm dead and get a room. I don't really need... There's a large fair going on. Do you attend? Sure, why not? I have everything. Sure. There's a comically oversized cannon. That seems dangerous. Volunteer to be launched out of it. What is this? Oh, not Gamgee. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it, Interactive. Or 562 Interactive. So far, it's been fun. I really only just started, but... Let's get launched out of it. You hurl through the air and land perfectly in the center of a hay bale with a bullseye on it. A small stand with many mugs of mead catches your eye. Let's buy some. You drink the mead. The rich flavor of honey is worth the coin. Devon chat, yeah. A few of the more pompous attendees appear to be preparing for a swordplay exhibition. Ignore it. Let's play. Oh, you show off your skills in a mock combat with another fairgoer. You take a few cups, but remain standing victorious. Your two brothers and I? Ah, it's awesome. Play ring toss? The man reminds you it's not part of the fair challenge. I feel like it's probably gonna be rigged, but I got some money. You try your best and you manage to pull all your rings on top. Put all your rings on the top scoring pole. You win a cash prize for your skill. Nice. Archery contest. There's an archery contest starting. You've had good luck so far, right? You miss so drastically you hit someone with your arrow. You have to pay a fine for assault. Rip all our money. Do you want to head back to Alluris? Let's stick around for a little bit. Jousting tournament. There's a jousting tournament about to start. An archer we are not, true. Let's head over and watch. You spend some time watching the tournament. It's a lot of fun. We already had some mead. No, we're not good at archery. We won ring toss last time. Let's see what happens. Yeah, we win again. You try your best to manage to put all your rings on the top scoring pole. You win a cash prize for your skill. Jousting tournament. Spend some time watching. It's a lot of fun. We'll head back. The merchant offers to buy my treasure for a coin again. Do we know what the treasure actually is? Oh, I wonder if these are all things that change? Like, do these change things down the road? I guess we'll see. Keep it. Baker perks up. We already bought some bread. Delivery medicine for Bradford. A man laments he won't be able to make his medical delivery for Bradford. Let's go deliver his medicine. There's a large party going on. It appears to the gates. What a fabulous looking party. The queen looks noticeably bored by the festivities, though. No, we should deliver You should deliver the medicine. Frozen wastes. You find the entrance to the frozen wastes. Keep walking. The dunes. Before you lay an endless desert wasteland. They are there to sell. Okay. So there's no other reason to hang on to them. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Ancient pyramid, as wide as it is pointy. No, I don't do archaeology. I'll take a look. That's the worst that happens. You wander towards the pyramid. When you take a step inside, the door is slammed behind you. You're trapped. You come upon a room with only 2 doors. Left door, the right door. With the right door. You are safely transferred to another chamber, but the door is sealed behind you. They'll pay you different amounts. Okay. All right, good to know. Thank you. I guess we'll go left this time. Safely transferred to another chamber, but the door is sealed behind you. This is like some kind of maze. Oh, as you walk towards the door, a wall opens up and the floor flings you out into the dunes. There appears to be a dangerous, albeit exciting, dune race going on. Nah, seems dangerous. Let's go check out the dune race. Are you okay? The name's Max. You must have blacked out. You got hit with a piece of shrapnel pretty bad. I'll stick around until you're okay. So we gained Max as a member, I guess? Just chilling with our medicine and our sword competition. Everyone's ready to jump into a race. Let's go. You pull up to the starting line with the other competitors. They all look pretty ruthless. Rev your engines. Sneak off the line early? No. Go for it. You put your foot down hard, but not a whole lot happens. You pull off slowly. Small vertical slit. Never tell me the odds. I'm not risking the speeder for this. You pull over to the side. Max agrees you probably made the best decision. These other racers are lunatics anyway. A man stands in the middle of the dunes. He's trying to sell sand. Why would I want sand? Hey, sand is going to be big business. You're making a huge mistake not getting on the ground floor. What, do you not like money? A massive... Oh, God. A massive sandworm emerges from the ground and makes a loud noise. We'll run away from that one. The worm looks at you sadly as you walk away before returning to its hole. Another pyramid. You see an oasis among the large dunes. Oh, this one is shiny. Max. Follow Max. Must be my imagination. Let's follow Max. Max knows exactly where to go after being out in the desert for so long. You are led into a quiet oasis. There's a stallion peacefully waiting. Attempt to tame it. You hop on the stallion and go for a wild ride. You're holding on the best you can. Pet it softly, grip harder. As you go to pet the stallion, you get bucked off and get thrown up against the palm tree. The stallion trots off. Wow, rip. Spring water. Let's go swimming. You take a moment to swim around and respect the untouched beauty of this place. Message in a bottle. How did this get here? Ooh. Let's read it. If you're reading this, that means I'm already too late. Bring this to my parents in Bradford. They may know what to do. All right, well, now we got medicine and message for Bradford. I know Wild Stallions reference, yes. Mysterious flower. Something about this flower seems very different. Take it. I don't know what it is. Better just leave it behind. Yeah, it's probably a poison flower. I appreciate your respect for my home, traveler. Here, take this. I think it goes to one of those speeders. Oh. Let's continue on. Should we buy some sand from the merchant? How much is it going to cost? 10 gold? All right. I'll tell you, this here is the finest sand around. You won't regret it. The merchant leans down into the dunes, picks up sand, and hands it to you. Ah, I knew it. Another oasis. Let's see if we can tame the stallion. You aim for the stallion, but land on a cactus instead. It's pretty painful. Drink some spring water. And we'll leave the flower. Alright, let's get out of here. Look for more parts. You can head into the pyramid again. You wander towards the pyramid. When you take a step inside, the door slammed behind you. You're trapped. Right door. Left door. Left door. Right door. Right door. You have made it through the final doorway. You've entered the final chamber on this level. Let's head up. How? I made it almost all the way there last time. I think I guessed through 4 of them last time? 3 of them? You kick one of the bricks out of the pyramid to create a shortcut for later and head up. It's that RNG, man. You could have sworn that was a wall a second ago. I don't want to fight a golem. With it being way too hard, I don't know. I just, like I said, I guessed the first 3 or 4 of them the first time. I do break a lot of games, yeah. I can take them? All right, let's see. You could have sworn there was a wall a second ago. Ah, the golem crumbles to sand. One of the guards emerges. Level 9, yeah. He's been waiting 2,730 years for this. No. Not so fast. The guard hits you so hard that you fly all the way back out of the desert. Tree in the road. There's a tree in the road. Leave it behind. That looks like someone else's problem. Try to move it. No. You try and move it, but you're too weak. You come upon a roadside fruit cart. Sure, I'll take some. I'm already full. Sure, I'll take some. Shopkeeper hands you some fresh fruit. Fresh flutes. It was delicious. 2 men arguing. They point at each other, claiming each is the real one. Neither of you are real. You're both real. They stop and look at each other. After a few minutes' discussion, you find that they are long-lost brothers. Thankful for the discovery, they toss you a sack of gold. I do have a lot of trouble reading words, yes. You come across a merchant whose cart has fallen apart. Help him repair it. It's hard, exhausting, and lengthy work. The merchant gives you some of his wares for free before riding off as thanks. Gearomatic English, yeah. Bridge troll. He who would cross must answer me these questions 3. What is your name? Tell him your name. What is your quest? To cross this pointless bridge. The troll thinks for a moment, then looks down and walks away. We just shamed the troll into letting us pass. What's going on, Space Doggo? The poor troll. Oh, I'm back in the same city. Uh-oh. What happened to Bradford? I'll enter the city. Yeah, let's sleep off our health. Tavern hangout. The tavern is where deals happen. It could pay to hang around. Yeah, that's right. Let's hang out. The barkeep pulls you into a side room and explains that the tavern basement has a rat problem. If you could quietly handle them, he'd pay you for your discretion. You're ready for bed? Go get some sleep, dude. Before you can answer, the barkeep pushes you towards the cellar. Sure. It's a large fair. No. I'll buy a bread. Now let's head back out. I want to find Bradford. Injured woman. You find an injured hag woman. Take her with you. Leave the old hag behind. You can chill. Hag companion. Is Max not a companion, or? Yeah, Space Dog. This one's pretty good so far. This looks like a good spot to do some hunting on the game trail. We're not very good archers, but maybe Max is. You dive into the run, easily catching some small game. They're both companions, okay. Farmers hiding on the roadside. Something looks like it's spooked these folks. Follow their pointing. That's their problem. Ah, look at that tea. Got some jiggly tea over there. Follow their frantic pointing. An orc crawler. That's an unsettling creature. Gross. These farmers are on their own. Or fight. Yeah, we'll fight. You smash the creature. The farmers are safe from the unholy scuttling, though they don't have any gold to pay you. Instead, you take the barrel it was wearing. The farmer or the creature? I'm doing good, doggo. Mean bird. That's a nose I won't follow. Leave the bird alone. The town of Bradford stands before you. Enter town. Drop the old... you can chill a little bit more. Medicine in Bradford. You've arrived in Bradford with the medicine. Deliver the medicine to its address. Sell on the black market. Let's deliver the medicine. The man at the door thanks you and gives you a small purse of gold for your trouble. He promises that he'll spread the word about your reliable delivery skills. Overworked farmer. A farmer asks around for a day's help in his field. He'll pay well enough. Sure. He shows you the field, and the two of you get to work harvesting his crop in the sun. After a day of working, he hands you a small pouch of coins. It didn't matter that it took 2 months? Nah, no worries. Time is all relative, my friend. Maybe I should get a room for the night. Sure, I'll get a room. 20 gold? Alright. The tavern is where deals happen. It could pay to hang around. Sure. A cloaked man catches your eye. He stands and quickly walks to you, handing you a letter and kneeling over dead. You pull back the hood. He has the red skin of some kind of demon. What does the letter say? Cloaked man's letter. A carefully printed letter. Maybe it will explain. I don't deal with demons. I'll read the letter. A little bit of that L looks like it's cut off too. And the R. Huh. The letter says that the man was Adam Carnaxus, and you don't have much time. His daughter was kidnapped by Baron Dread's men and taken to the mountains. He's enclosed the map. Please save her. Maybe it's something. What about the secret message? Peaceful wizard. You meet a strange wizard. He tells you that true heroes create peace, not war, then disappears. Old kook, they're called warriors, and what random yet earnest sentiment. The Prince of Bradford. He was injured in a joust, and the medicine you delivered healed him. He owes you the heart you saved. How about a date first? I'm okay, thank you. Let's see what happens. Bradford's picnic. You meet up for a picnic in the park, but he's forgotten the tea set. He's a prince. Can't he just order a new one? I don't need tea, it's fine. He agrees, and the two of you go to the park anyway, but the whole time he's worried about whether you're actually having fun without tea. Frankly, his pestering is pretty annoying. Drinking tournament. There's a drinking tournament in a nearby tavern. The laughter echoes into the rural streets. Bring it on. You dive into the contest with a hearty effort. You stare down the last competitor as you go drink for drink. Just as he seems to be fading, the world goes black. He offers to buy your treasure, sure. We still haven't met the parents of that person. Church monks. You come upon a group of town monks. You donate a little bit. The monks bring out a small box as thanks for your donation. They give you the legendary Holy Hand Grenade. Ah, classic. You're offered the chance to buy a fine horse. Buy it. 200 gold. Oh, you pay the stable master the coin and grab the reins of your new horse. That doesn't look like a horse to me. Hang on a second. Careless trader. You see a distracted street merchant. You could swipe some of those wares. Draw his attention to the booth. You arrive to the front of the booth and ask to inspect some of the items he has on display. After a moment, he realizes his error and thanks you. Horse, zebra. Stay a little longer. Worried parents. Maybe this is what this message meant. Nah, I found a letter for you. The parents thank you for bringing them news about their son. They are distraught and head back inside. When the father emerges, he hands you some gold for your troubles. Did he just give me 500 gold for that? It's a rare breed, yeah. Homely maiden. A young woman has seen your wealth. I'm okay, thank you. No drinking. Do-over date. He forgets the tea set again? I don't need tea. No, monk, thank you. Let's head out. Don't look the gifted horse in the mouth, yeah. There's a tree in the road. Tamed horse, tie a log to your horse. The horse makes quick work of the log in the way. Game trail looks like a good spot to do some hunting. You dive into the run, easily catching some small game. Wild berries. You find some brightly colored berries. Eat them, leave them. We don't know what they are. Aerodynamic stone. You find a particularly aerodynamic stone. Attempt to pick it up or ignore the boulder. Let's pick it up. You try and fail to pick up the stone. You stand before a cave entrance. Enter. Skeletons. You're assailed by bony boys. It's the bony boys. Get them. Scorpion. Watch out for that stinger. What was that? Was it the stinger that popped over? A pack of rats. Just a common pack of rats. Kobold looter. They like to steal things, and they have things to steal. Run back the road and fight. You find a room full of treasure. Rats. Rats. We are the rats. Loot the room. Aha, a mimic. Oh, treasure chest. What large teeth you have. Panic or fight. Fight. Walk the road. Stay here. Let's stay here for a bit. Cute cave bug. He's so small and still worth XP. As you attempt to strike the beast, its form vanishes and a disappointed wizard of peace stands in its place. Ah, the wizard! It's the random wizard from the town? Was this a test? Attack the wizard too? Peace is a difficult thing, he starts, as you stab the man through the chest. Such a fool to come bother an adventure in the middle of a dungeon crawl. He just stabbed him. I'll kill a cute cave bug. Some rats. Behold, the snail that screams like a man. The screaming snail. Path leads back to the road. Alright, we'll go walk. You find the entrance to the frozen wastes. Sure. Foot of Mount Originus. Originius? What? Gear what? What do you mean? I don't have salt. Also,
Mom,
hey, thank you, Archer. I think you guys might be a little behind me. Or I'm just moving real quick. Foot of the Originus Mountains. There's a path up the mountains of some sort, to some sort of ancient masonry. Climb the mountains. The poor wizard. Over the tundra, I got an achievement. As you ascend the path, you encounter dozens of natural hazards, extreme winds, sheer cliffs, thin ice. They batter you as you ascend. You step into the monastery, and the Ichard monks confront you. Your training starts now. Wait, I'm tired. Injustice will not wait for you to be ready, one of them shouts, striking you. You're pummeled, unconscious. Oh, God. You find yourself in a room with beds and medical supplies. Rest and heal. Oh, does someone have the founder thingy? Ah, am I not already? Hang on. Thought I had tried to. Ah, I see. I tried to and it wouldn't let me. That's what happened. A-L-L-U. There it is. Grab it. Done. That should update in a second. Oh, there you go, Stealth. Yeah, you got the fucking Founder's Badge. This is the first one I've seen in the wild. No, I just did it. Yeah. Cool beans, man. That's great. Scroll collection. One of the monks comes, asking you to fetch a few history scrolls for them. Sure. Ecstatic, he explains that Mithrandir and Hildebor, God, I can't read, have scrolls he needs. You need to travel to each city and bring them, pick them up. Cool beans, yeah, man. Somebody remind me when I hit these cities, because I will not remember. We'll stay here a little bit. Ichard Shogun. You find a room containing the leader of the Ichard. That's an I or a J? Jicard? He's very sick. Spend a minute with him. Send thoughts and prayers. Alright, Space Doggo, get some sleep, man. Thanks for stopping by. You spend a few minutes with the unconscious Shogun. What's this? Skakogak? Skakozak? Prisoner? You find a side room with a prisoner from Skakozak. The Skakozak tribe. I cannot say that. Oh, God. I can't read at all. Break him out. No, we'll walk away. I don't want to break him out. Training room. You find platforms arranged in some kind of training course. It's level 10, but we're close to 10, so let's see what happens. You walk into a room full of swinging blades and flaming hoops. A council of masters sits to judge your run. Oh god, this doesn't seem like training, this seems like a test. Swinging blades, a gauntlet of sharpened pendulums. Tamed horse, ride through. Oh shit. You ride through, dodging and weaving. About halfway in, one of the blades hits you in the chest and throws you from the platform. Somehow, your horse is unharmed. Darts weave across your path ahead of you. Barrel. We can put the barrel on or we can run. Yeah, let's put the barrel on. You throw the barrel over your head and blindly charge through the darts, protected by the barrel. A net course leads up to another level in the room. Give it a little climb. It's exhausting, but you make it to the next segment of the course. Floating tiles. A line of small footholds floating in a pool. Just swim through. Your running start. 2 steps in, one of the tiles is a little wet, and you slip off, whacking your face on it. Oh, I'm thinking this is like that classic MXC where like sinkers and floaters, where like some of them are loose just a little bit. Big green pipe. You see the top of a large pipe. Dive in or leap over. I'll leap over. A pitfall. At least you're not in the jungle. Jump in or swing across. Do a little swing action. Log swing. Grab it and hold on for dear life. Oh god, I'm gonna die. You grab the log but slip off as it swings over the gap. Icard monk. A monk leaps out to confront you. Barrel him. You toss the barrel over the monk's head and kick him off the platform. The master shrug. Ring course. You encounter a string of hanging rings on fire. Pocket sand! You uncork your jar of sand and toss it over the fire, extinguishing it. What's the Founder's Badge for? So Twitch released that today. The first, I believe, 10 people to sub to affiliates, and then the first 25 people for subs get a Founder's Badge. So the first 10 people who sub to me back when I first became an affiliate get those badges, and then when I become partner, the next 15 from the beginning, the next 15 get them as well. So it's just a way to show that you've been here for a long time, basically. I think I can turn it off somewhere, but I don't remember exactly where. Give me 1 second. Let me pop this up because I forgot I didn't set this up correctly. You said when? Yeah, well, it'll be in 2092 when everyone gets a free partnership when they subscribe to Twitch. Hey, there I am. Do this. You uncork your jar of sand and toss it over the fire, extinguishing it. More darts? I don't have a barrel anymore. Crawl under them or run. Crawl under them. Oh no. This is definitely worse. There are darts down here too, and it takes longer to crawl through. Oh no. Course completed with 2 health. Congratulations, you've completed the training course. Woo! Woo! Well, left woo. The masters give you a nod, and as you walk out of the room, the experience of your trial flows through you. Nice. Maybe later. You find the room containing the leader. He's very sick. We'll spend a minute with the Shogun. You spend a few minutes with the unconscious Shogun. Infirmary. You find yourself in a room with beds and medical supplies. Rest and heal. Nice. Stairs down. You find a path down the mountain. Ice drakes. A flock of dragons coast over the tundra nearby. Let's hide. You dive into a nearby snowbank. After a time, the drakes move on, searching for other prey. Icard Lawkeepers. A group of armored men with katanas ride by on polar bears. Whoa, they're cool. Yes. Yes, they are. The foot of Mount Origenius. Origenius. Is a path up the mountain to some sort of ancient monastery. I'll walk away. We already went up there. Ice caves. You find a winding path down into the ice caves. Send. Polar bear samurai isn't a thought you've ever had, but is neat. Yeah. An ice lizard. The spiny body of a frozen iguana thing crawls out at you. I'll fight it. Ice ghoul. You're attacked by some kind of corpsicle. You find frozen treasure. You find a treasure chest frozen in the ice. Hack it free. You hack and whack the ice for an honest 40 minutes, but can't get it free. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, let's get out of here then. Egg thief. Is that a dragon egg? Fight it. A mammoth is stampeding across the tundra. Ice raptor. A cousin of the raptor demon, but colder. Panic. I lost some health for panicking. A group of armored men with katanas ride by on polar bears. So let's try and join them this time. They explain they're from the Ichard Monastery up the large mountain to the south. They offer to show you the way. Unknown. Oh, I forgot that takes some health away from you. Maybe later for the challenges. Chill with the Shogun. And heal up. And then head on out. A Yeti ambush. You're suddenly assaulted by a fearsome Yeti. Run away from that. You turn to flee, but the Yeti catches you with his club, knocking you out. He drags you down into his lair. Yeti's lair. You find your feet frozen to the ceiling. Nearby, a glowing sword is stuck in the ice. Play dead or flail wildly. Play dead. The Yeti returns and pulls your secretly unconscious body free. You take the opportunity to bite it in the ear and squirm free. The Yeti, went down to challenge 10. The Yeti is upon you within its icy lair. Now we'll fight. The frozen blade, a glowing blade frozen in ice. It calls to you. That's totally cursed. Hack it free. You hack and whack the ice for 40 minutes, but you can't get it free. Damn. An ice slug. Its slime trail freezes as the slug eventually charges you. Fight it. And leave the caves. We'll stay out. A weird tribal encampment. In the distance, you see some kind of tundra commune. Enter the camp. Camp guards. A pair of robed guys stops you and hand you a potion. You'll need that, dude. Drink it. You quickly chug the potion. One of the robed figures nods. Nice, bro. As you blink a few times, you realize the camp is filled with ghosts just hanging out everywhere. I have the sight now. The Oracle Council. Ask us your question. Now I'm good. Nah, I'm good. What is the meaning of life? To value the journey before the destination. Every life has the same destination. The Knapsack. We can rest up. Ice Ghoul Hunt. One of the older tribesmen says you should go kill some ice ghouls. Sure. Awesome, he says. Just remember to bring some ghoul bits back. One of your oracles has gone missing near the monastery. I'll find him. Oh, you're back? How'd the hunt go? Easy as pie. Pie? Now there's an idea, he says, taking the ghoul bits. Sweet job with the ghouls, though. I guess I had some from before. Shikozak rank up. You've ascended to the next level within the Shikozak. Woo! 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 I'm honored. Wow. Let's stay here for a bit. A change in leadership. The Shogun is sick. Maybe he should, move on. I'll slay him. Absolutely not. No, I don't want to kill him. They shrug at you. Whatever, somebody's got to do it. Miss me alive. No, I'm good. It's the knapsack again. I'm good. We'll head out. There's a blade-sized recess in the stone. Stick your finger in it. Throw a rock at it. Your rock bounces off its darkened surface to no effect. You shrug and decide it's better to move on. Alright, I gotta go put my laundry in the dryer, so I'll be back in 30 seconds. Alright, sorry about that. If I don't do my laundry, I don't have socks to wear tomorrow. So. Ice Raptor. A cousin of the Raptor Demon, but colder. Fight. Encampment. In the distance, you see the commune. Just came from there. Raging Mammoth. Try to calm it down. You run up, arms raised to stop it. It only panics the beast further, and you get kicked as it runs away. A wild piper. You find a lone bird wandering the tundra. Keep our distance. Yeti fur, the site. Ice egg. Oh, I feel like there's probably so much more to do. You find something built into the ice. An icy hut. An odd ritual. You find a circle of robed figures frantically performing a ritual. Cultists fight or offer to help. Oh, offer to help. One of the figures tosses you a potion. Then drink this. Drink it. Wasting no time, you down the potion. Suddenly, you see the wraith. Wraith. Contained between the figures. So this is what they're doing. Oh, it's not him saying it. So this is what they're doing. They yell for you to attack it. Sure. You dive into combat with the Wraith, slaying it with massive injury. The robed figures breathe a sigh of relief and invite you back to the tribe to hang out. Yeah, bro, come on back. The celebration. Woo! You're led to a party celebrating the passing of the Wraith. What was that? They explain that the spirit is at rest now. Also, that you've gained the sight. It means you can see departed spirits, even when they're hiding. Welcome back, Scum. You've ascended to the next rank within the Skakozak. Honored. Ooh. Ooh? Ooh. It replaces revered. Oh, wait, no. It replaces honored and goes to revered. I see. That's why it said it here, because I could use that one. Let's take a little nap. Good. Alright, we'll head back out. We'll fight the Ice Raptor. Check inside the hut. Ah, it's a jerky salesman. Inside the warm interior, you find a man selling various jerked meats. Sample each variety. You ask to try each variety, letting him explain the different flavors. You nod along, but leave without buying anything. I would have maybe bought something and tried, but... Alright, here's the ice caves again. I still can't get it free. The ice slug. The spiny body of a frozen iguana. Another ice ghoul. Stay down here for a bit. Another frozen blade, which I can't hack free. Ice egg hide. You dive into a nearby snowbank. For a moment, they seem to have moved on. Suddenly, the whole flock lands around you. They know you have the egg. Shit. The egg confrontation. Fight or lay the egg down. Oh, God. Carefully lay the egg down. As you slowly push the egg towards them, they eye you and creep closer. One of them grabs the egg in its mouth and flaps away. One by one, the other drakes follow them. Enter the camp. We'll go for the nap shack again. I'm sad I let up the egg, but... I also didn't want to die. A dragon egg. We'll fight it for the dragon egg. Get one back, right? Stick our finger in the obelisk. You push your pointer finger into the hole. For a moment, it gets stuck and you panic. But as the bitter cold sets in, your finger begins to shrivel and you pull it loose. Another ice raptor. Ah, can we join the polar bears now? They explain they're from the monastery. Huh. Walk away. We'll stay here. We'll stay. Fight the mammoth. You find something built in the ice. Check inside. Ah, that's the jerky salesman. We'll buy some. The rock bounces, blah, blah, blah. I guess I gotta figure out a way to melt the ice, but you happen upon the city of Alluris. Allurius. No sleep. Buy some bread. The merchant offers to buy your treasure for a coin. Is there a card for the Fortnite dance? I don't know. I have not seen one, but doesn't mean there isn't one. Music store. The old shopkeeper offers you a deal on an old lute. Sure, I'll buy the lute. You pay the shopkeeper and retrieve your loot. It's beautiful, but you have no idea how to play. The Storykeeper. This man is said to carry knowledge of a time long past. Tell me one of your tales. Did you know taverns can break down in the middle of the desert? Neither did we. Stay a little longer. A shady figure. A shady figure walks up to you and offers you whatever he has in his pocket for a price. What's the worst that can happen? You retrieve some dirty beans. Oh, perfect. I've just been thinking about them beans. Royal Castle. It appears as though there's a large party going on. Peer through the gates. What a fabulous looking party. The queen looks noticeably bored by the festivities, though. No fair. Demolition job. There's a city official looking to remove an unsightly old tower, but he lacks the means. I don't do urban demolition. The town official sighs and tells you he's stuck here until he figures it out. Get a room for the night. And head on out. Keep going. There's a tree in the road. Have the horse free it. You happen upon a river. Let's go fishing. You fish and eat it. Oh, it's just a health restore. Forest. Venture into the forest? Yes. Foreboding forest. Ahead lays a forest with an ominous presence. Stay in the forest or head deeper. We'll stay in the current forest level that we're at. We can always go deeper later. Large viper. You're beset by an angry, oversized danger noodle. Dire boar. A large dire boar crosses your path. Fight it. A mysterious sword pedestal. It says that only a true hero can pull the destiny sword. Are you worthy? Try it. You grab and pull, grunting with all your strength, but it doesn't budge. Caerbog, the killer rabbit. That's no ordinary rabbit. It's the most foul-tempered rodent you've set eyes on. Holy hand grenade. Throw the holy hand grenade. Thou countest to 3 and lobbest thou grenade. After a moment, you whack the foul creature. You watch the foul creature be blown to tiny bits. Nice. Stay here. Overgrown grove. It sounds like a battle's happening inside all these vines. That's just asking to get trapped. Attempt to crawl inside. After several minutes of concerted effort, the vines are too tight to climb under or over. The fighting continues inside. The path leads to the mountains. I'll stay in the forest for now. Forest spider. Has no use running. She's faster than you. Right. Bear. A bear appears from behind a bush. Leave the bear alone. Go give the bear a hug. Rip. The bear is confused, attacking you in its confusion. A little more. Wild berries. You find some brightly colored berries. Eat them. Whoops, they were poisonous. Damn it. We'll stay in this forest and kill the viper. Kill the rats. He's sure gonna walk away. Alright, let's go back to the road. Picnic basket. You walk down the road and come across a carefully prepared basket full of fruit. Eat the fruit. Take the fruit basket with you. We'll eat it. Delicious. You feel revitalized. Aerodynamic stone. You find a particularly aerodynamic stone. Attempt to pick it up. Try and fail. No, frozen wastes. I think we went to the mountains already, didn't we? We can head back. Nice dire boar. Adam's map. You find the path marked on the cloaked man's map. Follow it. A ravager demon. Along the path, a horrible creature lunges at you. Fight it. Demon laboratory. This is the demon laboratory the map outlines. There might still be time. Kick down the door. You kick open the door to find a demonically twisted man holding the red-skinned young girl over a boiling pot. It's now or never. Malvinoth, the demon harvester. I cannot read. Who knows what this man has done to himself, but that girl is in danger. Sorry, wrong laboratory. Fight. Demon child. You spring into action, slaying the Baron's minion. What should be done with the child? Adopted. The child is safe, but I don't handle demons. Call him Melvin, yeah. We'll adopt the small child. Ah, we unlocked one of us, tieflings. You collect the child. She deserves better than she's had, and with no one left to care for her, you will. She doesn't need to know any of this. Walk back to the road. No. I'll take the fruit basket. No forest. We'll pull the tree away, and we'll enter the city. No thanks on the bread. No. Fertile soil. Plant your beans here? Hell yeah. You plant the beans. Maybe someday they'll grow up big and strong. Guard captain. An armored man approaches you, demanding information about the Undercity. Never heard of it. He straightens his jacket and apologizes, marching off to harass the next pedestrian. I just want to stay in the inn. The tavern is where the deals happen. It could pay to hang around. Sure. The barkeep pulls you into a side room and explains the basement is rats. Yeah. Shitty figure takes your coin and hands you a soul stone. It gleams with dark energy. Nice. You come upon a roadside fruit cart. I'm already full, thank you. No, we just left there. Sure, I'll venture into the forest. We fight Niels Boar. We'll go into the foreboding forest. As you walk deeper into the forest, you realize the path out has changed. You're no longer familiar with your surroundings. A forest spider. You find a dangerous gap in the brush. Is this a way out? There must be another way. You happen upon a small cottage. Head inside. Inside, you find a kindly old grandmother. You stay and talk with her for a while. She gives you a few coins as thanks, and you feel refreshed from her modest home. A mana storm. A violent cyclone of magic springs up before you. Dive inside. You dive headfirst into the cyclone. You're battered by mystical winds and tossed into the forest, covered in odd scars. Something's different about you. A raging waterfall. You come across a raging waterfall in a forest clearing. Jump off the waterfall. Oh, minus 50. Achievement through the mists. Despite every sense of self-preservation you may or may not have, you leap off the waterfall. When you regain consciousness, you find yourselves in a town of the elves. Drop the old hag off in this town? Yeah, seems like a good place for her. Touching the blessed ground of the elves, the gypsy woman suddenly transforms into a beautiful maiden, breaking the curse you didn't even know she was under. Elvish maiden, the more I traveled with you, the more I knew. Will you marry me? Marry her and leave. Yeah, I'll marry her, why not? Nice. We unlocked Elvish, and we got 2 treasures. Elvish musician. You find an old Elvis musician playing in the garden. Ask him to teach you. He barely glances your direction as he returns to playing. Ah, the elves are dicks. If you want to make it back out of the forest, I can sell you a map. Buy it. 50 gold. There's a large fair going on. Sure, I'll attend. We'll play ring toss. Nice. Archery contest. I'll pass. There's a jousting tournament about to start. Oh, I can join with the horse. You join the tournament. You take a few bruises, but come out on top, earning some money and experience. Nice, we got the fairy jousting championship now. A mead stand. Buy a mug of mead. You drink the mead. The rich flavor of honey is worth the coin. We'll stay here for now. Let's see. You know the ring toss? No, we lost. Wow, it's the first time I lost. No thanks, the mead. I lost again. Damn. Alright, I'll head back out. The Elvish Inn. It's a joyous sounding place. We'll get a room just to hang out for a day. Or 2. A grumpy elvish man addresses you. His son lost a magical arrow in the misty woods. He wasn't even supposed to touch it, but you'll be paid well if you retrieve it. Retrieve the arrow. He warns you it may have flown far. Sure, I'll try and look for it. No fair. A unicorn. You come across a peaceful and majestic uniform. Fight it. Leave it alone. We'll head out for now. You follow your map to the path out of the mysterious forest. I'll keep walking. Fight the spider. Miniature forest town. You find a tiny town hidden between stumps. A glowing arrow floats in the center. Yell if anyone's home. Now this is fairy stuff. No, this is fairy stuff. Yell if anyone's home. A small flight of fairies fly out to meet you. They explain they're using the arrows to perform it. The arrow's magic to protect them from nasty demons has been harassing them. If you destroy the creature, they'll return the arrow. Gastronov, the fairy eater. This is the demon that's been harassing the fairies. You return to the fairy town for your reward. I've slain the monster. Ah, we unlocked fairy. The fairies pull the arrow from the center of town and present it to you. Let it be known that you're true to your word and a friend to fairies everywhere. You know the secret path that leads to Mithrandir. Returning the arrow. Back in town, time to return the magic arrow. Return it. The man is thrilled to have his prized arrow returned to him and pays you a moderate sum for your work. Oh, he asked to teach us. You flash your bulging sack of coin. Oh my god. He smiles and agrees to teach you music for an enormous sum. We just spent a shit ton of money to learn music. Elvish Inn. Musical instrument, musical talent. Get a room. You sit by the hearth and entertain the other patrons for a time. It's gonna be Pikachu. As the fire dies down, the innkeeper offers you the best room in the house for half the normal rate. Well, it seems like they're half rate, which shouldn't be free, but... I know I just got up, but my throat's getting sore. I'm gonna grab something to drink. We'll be right back. Alright, let's see what's going on in the tavern. You chat around all day, but didn't find any work. Ah. He offers to buy your treasure for a lot of coin. Nice. We can head out now. Follow the path out. Well, let's walk around a little bit more. That's all that's left, looks like. Enter the mountains. Warping in and out of space, beware the phase spider. Dire boar. Raptor demon. The stone golem. Oh my god. Pit fiend from the hells. From the hells, all of the hells. Your time is over, righteous interloper. A powerful demon has come to end you. I'm the righteous hero. Leave me, creature. Not a hero, it asks. Let's prove that then. There's an elderly monk in Bradford. Go there and slay him. Otherwise, I'll be back soon. The demon dissolves back into the earth. After a small search, you don't find any good creatures. Nice. Yeah, inns are half price now. Also, the demon is level 18 and level 15. You peruse the bulletin board. There's a personal ad for a healthy young adventurer. Shouldn't eat too much garlic. They promise fun time and aren't picky about gender. The ad says to meet them in their private grotto in the forest. I mean, you only live once, right? Suspect as hell. Let's go see. A shady figure walks up to you and offers you whatever he has in his pocket for a price. Shady figure takes your coin before running away, cackling like the crazed lunatic he is. Oh, great. Let's find this grotto. Kill the boar. Oh, a pack of rats. Play the rats a beautiful song. The rats love your song and begin to follow you. Rat pack. Fight the snake. Ah, they were good berries. Nice. Swampy shack. This looks nothing like the description on the ad. Well, better head inside, I guess. As you push inside, the door slams closed behind you. You're encircled by two women and a man. They're pretty obviously vampires. Weird, Joe. It says you're less than a second latency. Huh. Vampires. An older, grosser-looking vampire walks out. Are they ready? He asks. Just go with it. It's too dangerous to fight. Yeah, I'm ready for fight. You fight your way past the vampires and stumble back into the forest. We can't get inside that. We'll stay in the forest. Head back to the road. A little less than 2 seconds? Well. No good hunting. Wizards duel in the road. A pair of robed figures hurl spells at each other, completely blocking the road. Wild magic yell at them. You step forward and yell. Your voice amplified by an accidental crack of magic power. The wizards stop. One of them tells you that he has a tower in the mountains if you want to harness your power. This doesn't sound familiar at all to me. Picnic basket. Take some fruit with us. I'll enter the cave. Screaming snail. treasure. Ooh, a scorpion. A kobold looter. Wow. What's going on, Pib? I do audiovisual services for a college, so I make sure that lecturers have microphones to do lectures. If equipment goes down, I'm level 2 support, so I have students that are level 1 support, and then I perform level 2 support. And if I need to, I escalate it to level 3 support if it needs it. And I'm also dipping into repairing 3D printers for another department and all that. So it's kind of what I've been doing in a nutshell. Ancient ruins. You find ruins in the back of a cave. They go deeper in. Descend. Sinister hole. Under these ruins, you find a pit that falls even deeper. Drop down. It's fine up here. No, drop in. Underwear? Lava flow. You find a powerful lava flow. Ice egg. Hatch the egg. You place the egg on the edge of the lava flow. Miraculously, you don't get burned. Baby dragon. The egg cracks open and an eye stares out at you. Retrieve your ice dragon. You collect your adorable baby ice dragon. It'll probably grow up quick. Holy shit. You got a dragon, dude. Witnesser. Beauty, they say, is in the eye of the witnesser. Massive amber hulk. You've come to the wrong subterranean neighborhood. Why can't the dragon attack? Concealed stairway. This goes up, but to where? You emerge into the dank alleyways of a hidden city beneath Alluris. Ah, this is the underground, the underwear. Ah, this is dank, dude. An old man offers you a very old map of something in the mountains. It's quite expensive. Buy it. The map reveals a path to some sort of hidden castle in the mountains. Probably worth exploring. Yeah, I'm not passing that. You pass. You're lost, he says, phasing away. Muggers. A group of men approach you. One of them is loaded with loot. Hand over loot. Fight. Bounty seller. Gives you money for services. You're a monster. 1 bounty, please. You don't look like much of a bounty hunter to me. Get lost, loser. I back up to Alerus. I'll sell our treasures. You come across the beanstalk you planted earlier. Oh, I gotta go heal first. Alright. Now. Where's my beanstalk? Yes. You climb into the beanstalk and climb it all the way up. At the top is a large sky fortress. Yes, I have a wife, a child, a pet, and what was the other guy's name? Alex? Max. Flower garden. You find a massive garden at the sky, up in the sky. A tablet stands on one side. Read the tablet. The tablet seems to be carved in a language you don't speak. You shrug, picking a sky rose from the base of the stone. Sealed doorway. You find a locked door in the halls and corridors of the fortress. Rather not. It's locked. I literally just said that. Go find a key or something. A flying boar. When pigs fly is today, apparently. Hope you're ready. The world tree. You see a massive tree towering over the forest below. Pretty. Climb the vines. You start to scurry across the vines. After a few minutes, they start to writhe beneath your feet. In a sudden twist, you're tossed into the forest below. Alright. Type the Viper. A small cottage. Inside, you find a kindly old grandmother. You stay and talk for a while. She gives you a few coins, and you feel refreshed from her modest home. I wouldn't know about that. I've never watched Doctor Who myself. You shrug and walk off. The fighting continues inside. Walk the road. No good food. The desert wastelands. Sure. Giant sandworm. A massive sandworm emerges from the ground and makes a loud noise. Attack. You move in to attack the worm. The sandworm spins up in a shivering vortex, sand pulling you in. Ice Dragon, freeze it. Your dragon dumps icy breath into the swirling sand. Inside, you hear the worm writhing in pain. Oh, look, it has health. I didn't even notice. I didn't even see that. The sandworm spins up a shifting vortex of sand, pulling you in. Freeze it. Is that all I have to do? Is just keep... Lobs rocks at you. Drop prone or charge. Charge. Self-preservation be damned. You charge straight into the rocks. You're pummeled as you close with the worm and deliver a strike. Vortex again. Ah, worm defeated. You've bested the mighty sandworm. Victory. Got him. You see an oasis among the dunes. Follow Max over. Take a nice little drink here. Mysterious flower. Something about this flower seems very different. Speeder parts. I don't know what this is. I better leave it behind. What does that have to do with the speeder, though? I appreciate your respect, but I don't... Ah, right. He's trying to sell sand. Oh, it worked out for me last time. I'll buy some more. A race is starting. Everyone's ready to jump into the race. Let's race. You pull up to the starting line with the other competitors. They all look pretty ruthless. Rev your engines. Floor it. Hey, pull off slowly again. Small vertical slit. Never tell me the odds. Let's risk it. Max seriously questions your last-minute judgment, but holds on tight as your speeder barely squeezes through the gap. Forked path. You come across a fork in the course. Head up the ramp or down into the trench. I feel like those should be swapped because the trench is on the right, but up the ramp. High ground. You have the high ground now. Drive down onto the lower racers. Attempt a wall ride. Oh yeah. You successfully ride all the way around the large chasm. Nice. Grappling hooks. The other speeders are positioning to shoot grappling hooks at you. Rat Pack. Meet my friends. Your Rat Pack descends on the unsuspecting racers, disorienting and confusing them. You speed ahead while I try and figure out where the rats came from. Sandworm. A massive sandworm. Ah, worm! You panic and violently veer around the worm. Boarding. You've been boarded by another team. Sand. Throw sand. Why did you just carry around sand? The racer yells as he falls from your speeder. The fucking pocket sanded him. A fork in the course. Let's go down this time. You enter the lower trenches. That cave looks like a shortcut. Just let's keep our eyes on the road. You continue through the track and emerge unscathed on the other side. Small vertical slit. We'll risk it. You scrape your way through the gap. Unfortunately, one of your engines caught fire and took some time to put out. Massive sandworm. Let's get out of here. Ah, worm. Victory. Nice. You have won the race. Take the gold as your prize. Take the gold as your prize. Nice. We unlocked a racer. You take all the gold that was up for grabs at this race. When you're done collecting your spoils, one of the racers approaches you. Oh, when you're done collecting your spoils, one of the racers approaches you. You're going to be one of us now. A Dune Racer. Nice. I'll buy some more sand. It's always worked out in the past. Some ancient pyramids. Enter the shortcut. Right. You remember the passageway you opened up to the second level and head straight in. Yes, we'll defeat the wall golem. One of the guards emerges, level 9. Fight him. You think this was over that easy? A more intimidating voice says. Elite stone guardian. He's been waiting 2,731 years. The Guardian is an incredibly worthy foe. He fights vigilantly to defend the pyramid. There's a gap in the onslaught. I've had enough. Let's head up. You climb the ladder into an extensive library. An old-looking man clutching a book in the darkness. Why are all these books here? Wow, what are you doing here? Why are all these books here? I told the Sultan something he disliked, and I was locked here. I've read almost all of them. What did you tell the Sultan? The Sultan was never supposed to rule. He had no right to the throne. It's right here in these scrolls. The true heir hasn't been seen in over a decade. Tell me more about this heir. I only know what's in these books. When Sultan Naf rose to power, he banished the heir. No one has heard from them since. Ancient textbook. Who knows what knowledge is contained? Read. Yeah, read it. You sit down and read for some time. You are filled with knowledge. Oh boy. I don't know where the music went. Let's see if we can play the guessing game. You enter the room and the lamp explodes with a massive purple cloud of smoke. Suddenly, the smoke takes the form of a genie. A genie trivia night. 10,000 years stuck on this lamp. Finally, a contestant. A what now? I'm sold. Let's do this. What a way to spend your day. I was getting worried. I haven't been on this lamp in 10,000 years. Without further ado, buckle up and let's get this show on the road. So, let the trivia commence. Woo. How many rooms are in the Alerus castle? 13. Right you are. On to the next question, traveler. I have to make these a bit harder. I haven't been in the castle. What sign hangs from the tavern of Alluris? A tankard, a fork and knife. It was a tankard, right? Ding, 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 right again. I'm getting a bit nervous. There's only one question left. Time for a commercial break. Today's show brought to you by palm trees. Yay, I love palm trees. When the sons of Kunhead are getting you down, look for the only thing that grows in the ground, palm trees, coming to an oasis near you. Last question. How many days must you wait in the jail of Kunad if caught? 3 or 4? 3? Right you are. You're the first contestant we've ever had that won. Well, you're also the first contestant we've ever had. So pick your battles, I guess. You get 3 wishes. The genie instructs that he doesn't do killing, love, or rebirth. I wish for all the gold. I wish for immense power. Gold or power? Power. Ah. Unlocks barbarian. And so it shall be. The genie snaps his fingers and you immediately feel a lot stronger. I don't know where the music went still. Huh. Genie looks at you eagerly for wish 2. More gold. I wish I had a boat. The genie turns into a boat briefly before deciding to summon one for you instead. He teleports you to the harbor of Alluris for you. He teleports it to the harbor. Last wish, make it count. Maybe some experience. I wish for your freedom, genie. Alright, chat. Experience or free the genie? I feel like I know what you're going to choose, but I'll let you choose. Freedom, free the genie. That's kind of what I feel like doing anyway. I feel like freeing the genie, but I figure we're here together. The genie drops the act immediately. What? No one has ever cared about me. What a selfless use of a wish. I'm shocked. The genie, in one movement, blows out his chains. I'm finally free. What will you do now? I'll travel the world. There's so much to see and so much time to see it all. Good luck, traveler. Take this. The genie hands you coin before teleporting out of the pyramid. You both watch it collapse. You see an oasis among the large dunes. Follow Max. Grab a drink. Leave the flower. I'm sure taking the flower does something, but I don't want to get cursed with all this money and all the power I have. We'll skip the race. Max, hey, can we talk for a second? Sure. I didn't want to say anything back there. I'm the lost heir you're looking for. I'm only telling you this because I trust you, and you deserve to know. You're just telling me this now? Great, so let's go talk to the Sultan? Just telling me this now? When the Sultan found out who I was, he ordered the advisor to kill me. If anyone ever saw me in the city, I would be finished. What's the plan? You don't need to go back. We need to get you there. We don't need to go back. I wish there was a way I could. I love Kunad, but without a reason to go back, what's the point? I couldn't if I even wanted to. Go to the Oasis and grab a drink. Leave that behind. Grab yourself another drink. Oh, I meant to leave, but... Oh, shit. You pick the flower, but a nymph sees you do it and is quite upset. Why would you pick my flower? You can have it back, sorry. Attack, you can have it back. Don't pick something if you don't know what it is. I'll let you go this time. Just be more mindful. Go for a swim. I didn't mean to take it. Let's see. Kunad, as dynamic as it is dangerous. Max, let's head to the city. Stay here. Didn't we just agree Max isn't going to the city? The horse makes a quick work of the log. You happen upon a river. Ignore it. Extreme strength. Attempt to pick up the aerodynamic stone. You find it easy to lift the boulder. It flies into the air, far out of sight. Head up into the mountains. Wizard's Tower. A tower stands in the mountains. It crackles with arcane power. We'll approach the tower. A voice rings out. I can see the magic with you, but you are not a wizard yet. Harry. He instructs you to bring him a soul stone, and he will train you. Do I not have one? I do have one. Like that. You return to the tower, soul stone in hand. Present the soul stone. Unlocked wizard. With the stone, we can begin. He teaches you how to harness your magical potential. You feel a newfound power flow through you. We'll explore a little more. Hildebor. A dwarven fortress sits nestled in the mountains. The armored guards watch you approach. Best enter. The guards smell gold on you and wave you inside with open arms. Welcome to the fortress of Hildebor. So what were we supposed to find in Hildebor? Jacquard History Scroll. You stop by the Dwarvish Archive for the scroll. You stop by the Dwarvish Archive for the scroll the masonry monastery wanted. Right. Scrolls. Just buy the scroll. Dwarvish Inn. Maybe I should get a room for the night. Yeah. Sit by the hearth and entertain the other patrons for a time. As the fire dies down, the innkeeper offers you the best room in the house for half the normal rate. We'll hang out here. A young dwarvish woman slams her tankard on your table. She laments at the loss of her late mother's earrings to a group of huge men who attacked her. She'll be darn grateful to get those back. Family jewels. She seems wealthy. How hard could some bandits be? I'll get them. She perks up at your promise and shows you where they robbed her. They should still be here in the mountains. A fair going on, nice. Archery, nope. Ring toss. Throw the ring, but cheat. You throw the rings, adjusting the midair with some subtle cantrips. You win a cash prize for your skill. Buy a mug of mead. Stay for a bit. Is this just like... Can I just always win? guess. That seems kind of like there should be some consequence, no? I can rest with him dead. We already went to the fair. Delivery weapons from 4 Mithrandir. An old dwarf is selling weapons, promising the elves he would pay top coin for them. I'll take them. Let's see, we'll stay a little bit longer. No. The end of Alluris. You feel thousands cry out, but they are suddenly silenced. Your quest has failed. Alluris is over. Shit. I didn't know there was a 500-day limit. The world has ended. Oh, wow. I kind of wanted to keep going. Oh. Elvish. Unlock Tiefling. And Fairy. Farmer. Bard owns a lute, can play it. Wizard knows magic, reads well, kinda nerdy. Barbarian, double health, very strong, very dumb. Racer, speediest racer around. Magic missile. That was a fun run, but I kind of wish it just didn't end. I gotta figure out how to get to the mountains, I guess, and kill evil. You've reached the point where you can take your final exam. Happy Wizarding Day. Let's do this. Let's do it. You enthusiastically stride into the exam hall, your best pointed hat snugly on your head. It's time to show them what you're made of. Your final exam awaits you. Turn the dummy into fruit. Blast the dummy with fireball. The archmages are impressed with your mastery of evocation magic. They award you your wizarding license. Grandy would be so proud. An old friend. You recall that your mentor, Grandy, retired to the tundra years ago. It's been too long. I want to see him. The trip down the mountains into the tundra is uneventful. Grandy shared where his cabin was with you when he left the tower. Oh, yeah, I didn't know there was a 500-day limit. It would be nice if there was an option to just, like, keep exploring or something, you know? Ruined cottage. A smoldering, collapsed cottage stands in the snow. Investigate further. You find several corpses near the cottage, 2 of them being Grandy and his pet drake, Snowball. One of the other bodies stands up and attacks. Skeleton feet. An assortment of bones and knives stand poised to strike. The skeleton shatters before your arcane might. Among the remains is the crest of Baron Dread. He will pay for what happened to Grandy. There's a blade-sized recess. You push your pointer finger. You get stuck and you panic. Cold. Yeah. Icy hut. You find something built into the ice. Piper's nest. Inside you find a massive nest of piper birds. They're so cute. You just can't slay the birds, but as you pet one, its mother sees you touch it and kicks it out of the nest. You collect the bird with your cloak and walk off. Jicard Lawkeepers, a group of armored men with katanas, ride by on polar bears. Ask to join. They explain they're from the monastery up the large mountain to the south. They offer to show you the way. As you ascend the path, you encounter dozens of natural hazards. What's going on, comrade? Extreme winds, sheer cliffs, thin ice. They batter you as you ascend. As you step into the monastery, the Jicard monks confront you. Your training starts now. Fight. They dive on you, and you're unable to fend off their advances. You're pummeled unconscious. Heal up. Let's see. Scroll collection. One of the monks comes asking you to fetch a few history scrolls for them. Sure. Through there and help for training room level 10. You find platforms arranged in some kind of training course. The prisoner. You find a side room with a prisoner from the Shkrokogzog tribe. I still have no idea. Break him out. You bust the lock and run with him. Out of the room. Alarm bells ringing. I got the man and the Jacquard are hostile to me. What's this game like? It looks good. It's kind of like Slay the Spire, except instead of having like fights you do. I mean, you do fight things in this, but each time you move a card either left or right, it consumes a day. And so all your choices start stacking with all your like the attributes you have over here. So you start off, I was a tiefling who knew wild magic and was male and was enlightened and had magical powers, I guess. Oh no, I got those my first quest. And then I picked up a piper and I got this guy following me and I'm now hostile. So as you go, you start getting more like attributes or items or traits or whatever, and then they can affect things. So like last round I found a dragon egg, and then somewhere else I found a place to hatch it, and then somewhere else I found a place where we could fight with it, you know, so I don't know, I've been enjoying it. We'll head out down the mountain. The ice caves. We'll stay out of the ice caves for now. You're suddenly assaulted by a fearsome Yeti. We'll run. You turn to flee, but the Yeti catches you with his club, knocking you out. He drags you down into his lair. You find your feet frozen to the ceiling. Nearby, a glowing sword is stuck in the ice. Magical powers. Use your force. You reach out with your feelings, pulling the frozen blade from the ice. As you cut yourself loose, the Yeti returns. The Soul Blade. The Yeti is upon you within its icy lair. Fight with a Soul Blade. You bring up the magical sword and swing wildly. It easily cleaves through the creature's arm, splitting it off. The creature roars and storms off to perish in the blizzard. You collect meat and Yeti fur from the arm. Meat, Yeti fur. So like that game Swipe Right to raise taxes? That wasn't... I'm thinking of... What was the one where you can like use like citizens or monastery or guards or money or something, you know what I mean? Shit, I want to say Reigns, but I'm not sure if that's quite it. Rude. Well, he was gonna eat me. You're attacked by some kind of corpsicle. Fight with the Soul Blade. As the Soul Blade strikes the creature, it collapses to the ground in a burst of wind. Find an exit out of the ice caves. There should be more, yeah. Use your force to open the treasure. Nice. Ice Slug. Kill that. Kill that. More treasure. Kill that. Out of here. An egg thief. Yeah, let's fight it. No egg this time. Oh yeah, we got the ice egg. Okay. Whoa, they're cool. Icy hut. You find something built into the hut. An odd ritual. You find a circle of robed figures frantically performing a ritual. Cultists, fight. Oh shit. You find a winding path. Nope. Walk the road. Bridge troll. He who would cross must answer me these questions 3. Shall I answer your questions? What is your name? My name in common or my name in Alarian? What? I don't know that. The troll stumbles off the bridge and is swept down the river. It seems like you're free to go. We just fucking knocked him off his own bridge. With a question, no doubt. I mean, nonetheless. Aerodynamic stone. We can attempt to pick it up with our magical powers. You find it easy to lift the boulder. It flies into the air and out of sight. You happen upon a river. Let's go fishing. All you find is worthless junk. Merchant cart. You come across a merchant whose cart has fallen apart. Help repair it. With your quick wit, you devise an easy way to reassemble the merchant's cart. He gives you some of his wares for free as thanks. You happen upon the city of Alerus. Enter. No thanks, thank you. Yes, please buy my stuff. And we'll get a room. Excuse me. Heal up. It's going to fray. Well, you want it smaller? I can make it smaller. Better? How's that? Hang out in the tavern. An old man takes a seat at your table and offers you a job. He needs an old mill on the road cleared out. It's filled with ghosts. He offers little in the way of details, but insists it's his legal property. Yeah, I'll do it. Venture into the forest, sure. Map accurate gear, yeah. Attack the rats. Rats. Yeah, rats. A phase spider. Warping in and out of space. Beware of the phase spider. Kill the scorpion. Kill the dire boar. Kill the raptor demon. Kill the large snake. A dwarven fortress sits nestled in the mountains. The armored guards watch you approach. Ask to enter. With a scowl, they wave you off. They have no time for poor adventurers. Stone golem. He walks like a mountain with legs. He hits like one too. That's no ordinary rabbit. It's the most foul-tempered rodent. Oh god. I'm scared of rabbits. Retreat. I want to get some thing back. Farmers hiding on the roadside. It's their problem. They yell at you as you walk away. One of them even throws something. You see an old mill on the side of the road. Alright, let's give it a look. As you push inside, a booing sound grows, and several ghosts of young children fill the room. One of the ghosts rises an old cane in your direction and points towards Alluris. Grab the cane and slowly walk away. Fight. The town of Bradford stands before you. Enter. You meet a strange wizard. He tells you that the true heroes create peace, not war. He disappears. Offered the chance to buy a fine horse. Sure. Another zebra. Get ourselves a room to heal up. Let's see. Let's sneak up and palm a piece of treasure without catching any eyes. And head out of here. Keep walking. You reflect on the majesty of the wilderness around the road. It's beautiful. Take some fruit. Enter the city. Ah, yes. Buy my coins. Delivery. Medicine for Bradford. Oh, I was just there. Oh, God. Alright. Kill him. Get ourselves a barrel. Negative karma? Yeah, well, we're a tiefling. We're not good. How can we be good? Two men argue. Neither of you are real. The men glance at each other. They yell that one of them must be real. Maybe you're not. They attack you. No dunes. Found speeding. A guard runs up to you yelling, wee woo, over and over. He says you've exceeded the speed limit. Tamed horse, right away. That's not real. You ride away on horseback, leaving the guard far behind. Mean bird. Frozen wastes. You find the entrance to the frozen wastes. Oh, poison berries. Bradford, let's go in. Take a little bit of gold from them. Drinking tournament, no. Medicine, deliver. The man at the door thanks you and gives you a small purse of gold for the trouble. He promises that he'll spread word of your reliable delivery skills. Oh, yeah. Nope. I forget what... Rip. What am I supposed to do? What is this thing's goal? Farmer asks around for a day's help in the field. He'll pay well enough. Simple task for magic. He shows you the field. A few casts of animate object later, an army of broomsticks makes short work of the harvest. He thanks you profusely and hands off his savings. Sure, we'll drink. Passed out. You arrive at the front of the booth and ask to inspect. He says thanks. No, thank you. No, thanks. You wake up, some of your money's gone. Next time, you swear you'll go for a heavy dinner first. Right. I just don't remember who his name was. Some other present. Dragon seems to always sleep. What happens if they wake up? Adventurers, sir, are lucky they slumber so deeply. Enter the cave. Leave the bug be. You lightly pet the creature, but pass it by. Its form vanishes, and a proud wizard of peace stands in its place. It's the random wizard from the town. Was this a test? I didn't because it wasn't worth so little XP. I saw you speak earlier. I saw, he says. You seem to have listened too. He reaches into his pack and gently presents you with an enormous red egg. Take this down into the fires of the Underdark and witness the power of peace. Skeleton. Ancient ruins. Oh, a sleeping dragon. Leave alone. Screaming snail. A sinister hole. Drop into it. You find a powerful lava flow. Ice egg and dragon egg will hatch them. You place the egg into the edge of the lava flow. Miraculously, you don't get burned. Retrieve ice egg. Retrieve your ice dragon. We only did the ice one. I gotta find a fucking town and rest up real quick. Damn it, I didn't mean to stay longer. Shit. Marry the young woman. A homely way. You know, the taverns can break down in the middle of the desert. Yep. Rest of them dead. River, keep going. Ignore. No, I want to get down to that same cave. Oh, that's a wonderful fruit. There we go. Ancient ruins. Down. And the lava flow. Dragon egg. Hatch it. You place a dragon egg into the edge of the lava flow. Miraculously, don't get burned. The egg cracks open and an eyes stare at you. You collect an adorable baby fire dragon. Nice. Send up. You emerge from a mine shaft into the dwarven fortress of Hildebor. What, are they gonna not let me in? I got 2 dragons now. Yep, I'll take them. Just buy the scroll. Leave. I'll leave. Fight, 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 fight. Walk away. Fight. Fight. Run. Take the injured woman with us. Bradford, nothing really need to do here. Drop the one off here. The gypsy woman thanks you, hands you some coin, and disappears into one of the alleys. An old sailor approaches you. He needs a guard to protect his ship from sea pirates out at sea. He promises to pay well for a guard, but it might be dangerous. Let's go. He leads you to his ship. His crew loads on for an ocean voyage. An older man sprays himself down with pirate repellent. What did you just sign up for? The wreck of a ship floats on the waves. Grab supplies as we pass. You find medical supplies in the supply box. You hear a playful yet dangerous melody from a nearby island. Male, sail up to investigate. Male, sail up to investigate. You just feel like you need to see what's happening over there. As you float closer, the world fades to black as you're pulled underwater. Sometime later, you flop onto the shore of an island. You wash up on the shores of a deserted island. Are be gone? Well, I'm marooned. Damn. Where are my dragons? Banana bushel. They look quite appealing. Hey, with them. You grab the bananas and throw them over your back. These might come in handy later. A shipwreck must have been here for some time. Got some wood. Ow, a splinter. You spent some time gathering what you could from the ship. Just as you grab the last plank, the whole thing falls apart and floats off to sea. Enlightened to construct a treehouse. Magic. Pick a coconut. Oh, construct a treehouse. Using your talents for engineering and physics, you quickly craft a raised structure with all the comforts of home. Enjoy a romantic dinner. The sun is setting by the ocean. A calm blankets the island. Take a break from it. The homely maiden is overwhelmed with this turn of events. It's pretty clear that she never made it out of the city very much. Let's go into this side of the island. The sign warned you that the most dangerous creatures were towards the center of the island. Still, you were not dissuaded. A gold mine. It must have stopped production long ago. Head in and look around. The cave is dry. The miners left some TNT behind. You decide to take it. You never know when something is going to need blowing up. Metallic grate. It has some kind of padlock on it. Open it up. You try your best, but it won't budge. It's clearly protected with some magical force. The only thing you can make out is the padlock that asks for a series of numbers. Aha! It looks poisonous. Jungle spiders. Please remind you. Oh, these remind you of something. Stay here. Still can't open it. Head back to the beach. You come back out of the jungle in a random place. A monkey. They've noticed your bananas. Give them to them. The monkeys are incredibly happy with your offering of bananas. They decide to join on your adventure. Oh shit, we got a fucking monkey crew now. Eat the bananas. What an extremely satisfying snack on a day like today. Soft beach. This could be a great opportunity to scavenge. Build a sandcastle. You take an hour and give a beautiful human touch to this natural beach. The beach is a little better for it. Pathway around the island. You want to go to the eastern shore. Or to the western shore. It's fine here. Large tree. Pick a coconut. Build a campfire. You build a roaring fire and cook up the meat you found. Tree home, sweet home. Pick up the banana and take them with you, but your monkeys immediately eat them all. Scavenge for supplies. As you dig around the beach, you pull up some treasure chests and you keep the loot for yourself. I don't know, huh? Now we're just getting the same things over and over. You stumble across a conch shell. This could probably double as an instrument. An old tattered map with some kind of riddle on it. Ooh, how mysterious. Flip it over, look in the back, read the map. Looks like the map of the island with a circle over the entire western half. Clearly, this treasure was hidden from everyone, even those who buried it. Ah, that's supposed to be the treasure. Great, for the loot. You open the chest and a bunch of small spiders come out. You think the treasure map would lead to treasure. How cliche. A note reads on the bottom. Find a set of small holes and dig for crabs. After a few moments, the ground shakes and an enormous metal crab emerges. A knife is useless against those massive claws. I'm just wasting all my time on this island. Remember what happened last time, and instead choose to flip it over this time. It reads 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. How odd, huh? The magic hatch numbers, huh? Input the code. With a loud click, the grate opens. You proceed down a ladder into a massive underground cove. Inside sits a massive ship in a state of horrible disrepair. Let's look at the rest of the cove. Oh, treasure chest. A talking chest. Oh, man. Oh my god, it speaks. What's your name, Chest? The name's Chester. Once sailed the high seas searching for adventure wherever I could find it. Now I'm stuck in this cave. It's an increasingly strange conversation. You're on your own, Chester. I'm gonna get us out of here. How are you gonna do that? The ship won't go, the cave is blocked, and all I have are pegs. I'd hardly make a good crew. Well, we'll work it out. Hooray! Chester takes your plan at face value and decides to join your adventure. Old loom, used for making large fabrics. Investigate. If you had some kind of fiber, you'd probably be able to weave something together and make something useful. Stones block the way out of the cave. Use magic to pull them out of place. Lift them out of place. Ooh. You head over the rocks and easily throw the rocks out of the way. When the ship's ready, we'll be able to leave now. The sail is but a husk of what it once was. Oof, that's going to be a problem. Investigate a bit. The sail isn't salvageable. You're going to need to weave a new one. But how? Planks, repair it. You repair the ship with your pile of planks. These sure come in handy. Is this just the same fucking thing over and over? Head head back to this end of the island. I don't know what I'm doing. Make a coconut. Or you telekinetically pluck a coconut and catch it. Oh, crab. I'm out of days. What's going on, Scout? Coconut enlightened to make a sail. What? You took a class on making sails out of coconuts once. It was a strange elective, but it covered your seafaring requirements. You make a beautiful sail. See, where was that connection? How would you even know? Yeah, there's a 500 turn limit. Monkey crew and a sail. Point your sail and then point up. Point at your sail, then point up. Your monkeys get the memo and get to work. In seconds, the monkeys are all in place. When they're done, you sit back with them and marvel about what you've done. Emerge back. Oh no, wait, hold on. Fucking. Your crew is already monkeying around. Set sail. Sea turtles. You burst from the cove back into the ocean. You look over at Chester. He's brimming with excitement for the adventure to come. Monkey crew, pull on the sails and hold on. Pull on the sails and hold on. You try to yell at the comrades of the crew, but they're going bananas. The storm overtakes your vessel, casting you to the sea. Ah, you're shitting me. Let me try to swim away. Work. Sail out of the storm. You try and yell at comrades of the crew, they're all monkeying around, casting into the sea. Oh my god, you hear singing. As your waterlogged mind clears, you find yourself in the arms of a merman. What? You suddenly realize you're breathing underwater and are comfortable in the depths. I have given you a sea blessing, he whispers, to save you. Strange underwater city. The merman seems to be taking you to a large city. Wow. Under the ocean, he floats you into the gates. Welcome, he announces, setting you down, to Atlantica. Tattered old net. You find an old merman trying to patch up a net. Let me help with that. You work with the old fisherman for a while, repairing the net. He thanks you, carrying it off. The soul blade stirs. Wait, there's a whole city down here? Yeah, it's cool. It begs the question, the sword adds. Does that mean there are no aquatic undead? We could change that, you know. He mumbles something about the cracking from his throne. What troubles you? He straightens up and explains his fear about an attack from the Krakens. There's a particularly massive creature leading them now, he says. Something needs to be done about it. I'll destroy them. Maybe I'll talk to them. He glances nervously at his advisors. If you can manage that, he says, that would be excellent. But they really are monsters, you know. Great unspeakable horror. As you float in the dark, the eye of an ancient god blinks open. It offers you power. You shall be my agent of change upon this world, the massive voice echoes. In a flash of dark purple, you find yourself on the seafloor, unable to explain what you saw. A naga. A darting form reveals itself to be a deadly snake, lizard of the sea. Some sort of... you stumble upon some old ruins. You peek into one of the treasures. It's full of ancient treasure. You grab one and swim along with it. Crab battle. Negotiate a cessation of hostiles. Flying boulder, look up. As you glance skyward, a giant boulder plummets through the clouds and smashes a hole through the pirate ship. They yard their last yards as they sink to the watery grave. You board the shipwreck. As you pillage the wreck, a metal crab leaps out at you. Good diving spot. This may be a good spot to head underwater. Dive in. Atlantica. Young lady glances around, then darts down an alley. Follow her. You duck into the alleyway after her. When you catch up, you find that she's in the middle of transforming into a massive wereshark. The young mermaid transforms into a massive wereshark, a terrible whale shark. Guards! You run out of the alley, taking a couple of bites. They find a patrol of guards. They quickly slay the creature. Afterwards, they chastise you for tracking down such a dangerous beast you weren't ready to face. I should have fought it. Yeah, find my treasure. Ooh. You float by a long strand of kelp. I'll take it. Deep trench. Who knows of its true depth? Hide in. You descend slowly into the trench. It gets darker and darker. Suddenly, a massive kraken appears before you. He demands to know your purpose. Merfolk diplomat. I seek peace with your kind. You explain that you were sent by the merfolk to negotiate the terms of an armistice. The kraken takes a hostile composure. You speak for the murderers of my kind. They had no idea what they were doing. They knew what they were doing when they killed Kraken for sport. They knew what they were doing when they sent their youth to train on my children. You will now die a murderer. I didn't come here to fight. Then be gone. You dare ask for peace. Then the Kraken grabs you and throws you back out of the trench. Just know you are now forever an enemy of the Kraken. You find a cave full of knickknacks, plenty. Rest up and heal. Nice crab battle. You peek into one of the chests. It's full of ancient treasure. You grab one and swim along with it. Go back in the trench. What do you mean murderers? Surely the merfolk told you about how they slay krakens for pleasure. They even use krakens as a way to train their young to kill. I will not appease friends for murderers. Bring on slime ball. Level 12. The kraken and his kin turn on you. You should not leave here alive, adventurer. The kraken launches tentacles at you. Slice. Use your soul blade to relieve the kraken of one of its tentacles. That's what puppies do. The kraken has deployed a cloud of ink. Just swing wildly. You flail around the ink until it clears. The ink burns a little. Slice. The kraken siphons water at you very rapidly. Generate a water force field. You bend water, the siphon. You water bend the siphon around yourself, and it hits one of the Kraken's generals. Undersea vents. They are blasting lava up into the trench. Avoid it. Attempt to get the boss stuck on top of one. You deftly lower the Kraken over top of the vent right before it goes off. It blasts his 5th tentacle off. Use your soul blade to relieve the Kraken of one of its tentacles. You stand over a fairly disarmed giant squid. The remaining Krakens swim away. Huzzah! You swim away victorious. I should tell the people of Merfolk of this triumph. You got great tentacles. Rest up and heal. The innkeeper thinks you look like trouble. You slip him some extra coin and he sneaks you into one of the worst rooms. Shell jeweler. You find a mermaid teaching a small crowd how to make jewelry. Grab the money. You push through the crowd and quickly snatch the coin purse the vendor was using. You move quickly enough that nobody immediately sees what was taken. Patch-ups in that. There's a group of merfolk handing out sushi almost for free. Kraken defeated. You return to the city victorious. I have slain the beast. The merfolk king meets you in the plaza, and you recount your battle with the creature. He blinks, then orders you paid, and declares a holiday in your honor. Rank up. The people of Atlantica honor you. Ooh. Curious child. He asks if he can have anything from the outside world. Here. You hand him the Yeti fur you collected in the tundra. He seems amazed by it. Sell that. Sign me up. You throw a few coins in the bucket and follow along with the instructor, creating a small shell necklace that doubles as a tiny instrument. I'll push off as the old fish-like fisherman. Good. Oh, anything else? All right, let's leave. You find an ominous ring sitting along the sand. It seems so precious. The ship passes over a delectable school of fish. You deploy the nets and scoop up some of the school with some quick seasoning that make a great snack. Good diving spot. Treasure. You peek into one of the chests. A baby kraken leaps out, slapping you as it floats away. I'll take some. I don't have anything to give him. You find a particularly fancy dining set on one of the rocky shelves. Grab the treasure chest. It's full of ancient treasure. You grab one and swim along with it. Let's see, grab supplies as we pass. Good diving spot. Alluris. Paddle home. Can you? You paddle your way back to Alerus. Just as you arrive at the docks, your log finally breaks apart and sinks, scattering your crew. Buy some bread, yeah, sure. Sell, sell, sell. Old mill owner. You return to the old man who owns the mill. All clear. The old man gives a grumpy nod and slides a small stack of coins to you. He stands up and stomps away. Oh, I don't remember exactly where I need to go for some of this stuff. Alright, Scump. Yeah, I don't know if Skull. I don't even know where he is, so... Ice caves. Yep. As you ascend the path, you encounter a dozen natural hazards: extreme wind, sheer cliffs, thin ice. They batter you as you ascend. You hit a piece of wood with your magic, catching it on fire. As you scamper out a window, behind you, the temple erupts into flame, and you tumble down the mountainside. Weird tribal encampment. Camp guards. A pair of robes guys stop you and hand you a potion. You'll need this, dude. You quickly chug the potion. One of the robed figures nods. Nice, bro. As you blink a few times, you realize the camp is filled with ghosts, just hanging out with everyone. A little nap in the nap shack. Yep. These fools, if only they knew what they were playing with. Ah, talking sword. You try to toss the sword down, but screaming, it compels you to keep it. You're unable to get rid of the blade. You return with the missing oracle. Nice, they exclaim, welcoming the man back. Wasn't I hated here? I think I just broke even. Ah, thank you again. Appreciate it. I'll head back out. Pillage the crates outside or check inside. Ice drakes. A flock of dragons coast over the tundra nearby. Charge them. As you dash out into the open, one of the drakes breaks off from the flock and comes to fight you. This lone, scaly boy thinks you're a fool. What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Ah, it was the samurai monks. Right. Thank you. Let's go into the ice caves. The whispered voice. This has been my home for far too long. There's work we must do. Hello? No answer. Huh. Ooh. Put the soul blade in the obelisk. You effortlessly slide the blade into the stone. As it lands at the hilt, you feel a clicking noise. Suddenly, the stone splits, revealing a passageway down. You reach the bottom of the stairs, revealing an underground shrine. The heart of ice sits in the center. As you approach, an icy golem forms around the gem, challenging you for it. It attacks. Those don't look good. You can hide in the barrel, or fight anyway. You take shelter from the barrel as the golem roars. You're safe from the icicles, but it destroyed the barrel. Fireball or slash with the soul blade. Fireball. Those don't look good. Fight anyway. You charge in, attacking as icicles fall on both of you. Create an ice shield. You conjure a shield made from ice. As the slam connected, the shield shatters. You're tossed down by the blow. Counterattack. You dive into fight creature. You dive in to fight creature as it spins into a wild tempest of ice. It throws you down a side like a leaf. God. Your foe makes an attack. Summon shield. You leap to cover as the golem wanders after you. Now neither of you are at risk of the icicles. Shit. You find an opening for an attack. Fireball. Oh my god, I haven't damaged him yet. You're dead. Your journey has come to an end. Yeah, I got a good one. They're getting deleted for spam? Nice. Alright, well that was a nice look at I keep saying this wrong. Alluris. I'm gonna call it a night for now. It's a lot more reading than I'm used to, so my throat's a little scratchy right now, but thank you guys for offering me a chance to play this. I really enjoyed this. It does say that it's coming out tomorrow, the 11th, on Steam, and it's $10. Seems like it's worth it to me, but you know, that's a judgment call you have to make for yourself. Tonight at midnight PST. All right, there you go. So what? 4, 5, 6, 7 hours? 6 hours? Nice, Skull. Yeah. 7 hours. There you go. But as for my schedule this week, I have regular work tomorrow, and then no work in the evening. Saturday I'm off, and then Sunday I have work in the afternoon. I am working Monday and Tuesday, even though they're holidays. Work is still open. There's just no classes, so I'll still be working. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me. Again, thank you to the devs for sticking around and saying hello and offering me the game. And hopefully I'll catch some of you guys soon. You guys have a good one. Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end of this video. I know that some of the VODs can get a little bit long, so I do appreciate you sticking around. I'd like to ask real quick if you have a friend or someone close to you who you think would like a clip or a portion or even the whole stream, please feel free to reach out to them and share this with them. I'm always looking for more respectful people to come hang out and have some fun. If you've already done that or want to help me out some other way, feel free to check out the video description for some other ways you can help support me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.